Righteous Redneck here, and I just wanted to do a little video here about friends, about friendship, and this is for everybody out there. If you're a young person, understand that the friends that you have right now, in the future, they may not be there. When people get older, they get married, they start having kids. They don't have the time to hang out with you, like they might be able to now. So the most important thing when choosing somebody to be friends with, I think you need to ask yourself, is this the kind of person that I need to be hanging around? Guilty by association, you don't want to hang around a person that does things that you don't do, and you may say, well, I'm not going to do those things, so it's perfectly fine to hang out with them. You're better than that, and you can choose better friends than that. Now listen to me, it doesn't mean that you can't love that person and care for that person, but you need to have people in your life that are going to benefit you and your life. So if you're trying to live a good life, if you're trying to stay away from the party scene and things like that, you need to pick someone like-minded. You need to pick friends that are not going to tempt you to do these things. And you might say, well, my friends do those things, but they don't tempt me to do it. It goes back to, what do you want to gain from your friendships? Do you want to have somebody in your life that is going to be influencing you in a positive way, somebody that's going to build you up positively and even spiritually? If you have friends that do not believe in God, how can they possibly influence you spiritually? They're of no value to you or your life spiritually. So, pick and choose the correct friends, the right people to hang around, the right people to get close to. And you have different groups of friends. You have acquaintances, people that you just see and, hey, how's it going? And then you have people that you would actually enjoy hanging out with. So it's very, very important to have people in your life that are going to be beneficial, because like I said earlier, people aren't always going to be there. When their life changes, their need for you and the relationship that they have for you and with you may change. They may vanish. You might hear from them once or twice a year, and that's it. No more hanging out, no more, the fun goes away when you have kids and you have a family and responsibilities. Doesn't totally go away, but life does change, and I can attest to that, definitely. So if you're trying to live a good, clean life, you need to associate yourselves with people of the same thought process. I don't want to party, I don't want to do drugs, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. Associate yourself with those people because they're going to keep you in check. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you need to do for your friends as well. Don't shove your thoughts and your beliefs down their throat, but at the same time, if you see that friend going wrong, be a friend and say, hey, you're going to get yourself into some serious trouble. You need to think about what you're doing. You're going to wind up in jail. You're going to get a ticket, man. Just different things. So it's very, very important to be that friend that's got the guts to say, hey, you know what? Even if it affects our friendship, I'm going to tell you that you're screwing up. I'm going to tell you that you're being an idiot, a moron, and that you need to change what you're doing, because if you don't, I don't want to see you behind bars. I don't want to see you dead, So be that friend that's got the guts to do that, but also have the courage as an individual to look at the things they're doing and say, hey, I don't want no part of that, because the way that you are isn't who I want to be. So choose the right friends. It's okay to have people that are acquaintances that maybe enjoy one or two things that you enjoy. But like I say, it's guilty by association. People look at you and they say, oh, well, he hangs out with that guy. That guy's an idiot. That guy's going to the strip clubs, cheating on his wife and all of that. You get where I'm going with this? You don't need those kind of people in your life. You really don't. You can pick good friends. This is your life. It's your life. You make your choices. You can choose your friends. You can choose, who to love from a distance. And that's one of the key things I want to get at here. You can love from a distance. Just because you love somebody and you care about somebody, it doesn't mean you got to hang out with them all the time. It doesn't. You don't have to do the things that they do. You don't have to go to the places that they go. You don't need to seek popularity in life, because people should like you for you. And you shouldn't have to do the things that everybody else is doing to be accepted. Me, I've got very few friends, and it's because I don't want to do the things that other people do. The things that the world and the things that most people view as fun and exciting, and just, they're not for me. They're just not. I don't need to do drugs. I don't need to go to the clubs. I work too hard for my money to go and blow it on alcohol, to go and blow it on drugs, to go and blow it on stupid things that this world has to offer. This world that's going to pass away. I don't know if you believe in God. I believe in God with all my heart. And, even if you do not believe in the Bible, you cannot deny the fact that there are some great scriptures in it. You read the book of Proverbs, no matter who you are or what you believe, you're going to come out feeling better. You can read one chapter of the book of Proverbs every single day, and in a month's time, you will have it read. And you will gain some positive things from it. There's no doubt that you can apply to your life, no matter who you are. And, one of the scriptures in the Word of God is, fix your eyes on what is unseen, for what is seen is temporary, and what is unseen is eternal. I believe that everything that we hold so dear, this earth, cars, money, boats, all this stuff that we love is going to turn to dust, man. Every single bit of it. So hold dear to the things that are going to last. Your family, your kids, all of that. You got to leave them with some good knowledge. You have to teach them, your kids especially, you got to teach them up and train them up the way that you would have them to go after you're gone. So that's going to be a part of your legacy when you leave. Don't be just another tombstone when all is said and done. So live a life that's worth living. And life is not a party, and that's not what life was meant to be. Life was not meant to be any of those things. If you're doing things that are illegal and you get caught, you absolutely deserve it. And I've got no sympathy for you whatsoever. And it's just, if you play, you pay. And when you pay, it's on you. You caused it. So, be smart in your decisions. Be smart with those that you allow close to you. And just choose good friends that are going to benefit you and your life in a positive way, not a negative way. In a way that will be a positive influence. That's the kind of people that you want to associate with. If you associate with these people that always call you when they need help, but yet when you need them, they're never there, you might want to think about choosing some different friends. Or like I said earlier, love that person from a distance. Be a little less available when they need you. I've dealt with that many times in my life, you know. People come to me for help, but when I need them, they're never there. So I began in my life to associate myself with fewer and fewer people. For one, I don't trust everybody, you know. Trust, and here's the thing about trust, pay attention. Never, ever just simply give somebody your trust because they don't deserve it. And you know why they don't just automatically deserve it? Because they gotta earn it. Trust is not given, it's earned. Let people earn your trust. And that comes with time, and that comes by them proving themselves to you. Let them do that. Let them do that, because that builds rapport, that builds a friendship, that builds trust. So choose the right friends. Thank you guys for watching. Comment below, tell me what you think. And as always, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting more videos like this on different topics. And I appreciate you guys watching. And thank you very much. This is Righteous Redneck.